this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and click that subscribe button. For all our return subscribers, thank y'all so much. Okay, so as y'all can see, I'm going to deep condition. I've never done like a deep condition talk through. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk the whole video, but some weeks back I asked y'all to submit some questions that you wanted me to answer. So while I put my deep conditioner on, I just said that I would just, you know, like chill and just talk to y'all, since I don't really do like a lot of stories and stuff on here. I feel like when I'm away I miss y'all, so the only interaction I get is if y'all leave a comment. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to deep condition, not with a new product. I thought about using something new, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with my hair. So since I don't know what I'm doing with my hair, I was like, I ain't got time to be playing with no new product. I need to put something on my hair that I know is gonna work. So this is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Muir Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. Okay, so I washed my hair and I had my hair sectioned into 6 instead of 4, just because I feel like 4 worked in the beginning, but now it seems like it's getting easier to do my hair when I do it separated in 6s. So I'm just gonna like take the twist down, and my hair's already detangled and everything, and I'm just gonna put the deep conditioner on, and this will just answer y'all questions, will just give me something to do while I'm deep conditioning. My hair feels really good. But anyway, so I got the questions on my phone, so let me just go to the first question. The first question was, how do your co-workers and colleagues react to you as a YouTuber? So that is a very good question. Oh, I wish I could see who the question was from, but they don't. I'm gonna say they don't react, because although I have a YouTube channel and I'm like trying to, you know, be more active and stuff on what's it called, Instagram, I feel like when it comes to the workplace, I'm like very private. I mean, it's not like the people that I work with, like I went to college with, I went to high school with, or nothing like that, so they just like really know me. So, and I don't even have any pictures or anything up in my cubicle at work. But yeah, so I don't think a lot of people at my job even know that I have a YouTube channel. I know like one of my friends, I have like 2 people that I'm like really cool with at work. And so of course, both of them know. Like one lady is like an older lady, and then my friend Candy. But yeah, so they know, but I feel like the other people don't know. And I like to keep it like that, because I don't want people like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you never know with people that you work with, like if they're for you or they're just being nosy. And y'all know what I mean like by that. Sometimes I feel like people will ask questions not because they genuinely care or because they genuinely want to help, but because they're being nosy. And so I just really don't, I don't really talk about stuff that I do outside of work, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we don't really have that many, like in my agency or whatever, the company that I work for, we don't have that many minorities anyways. My manager knows that I have a YouTube. I don't know if he knows if I have a YouTube channel, if he's even really paid attention, but you know, I had to, you know, just tell him that information or whatever, because it's basically like, you know, having a second job. But yeah, he knows. I don't really think he paid attention to it or anything like that though. Okay, so let's go to the next question. I got stuff all over my hands. Okay, before I do that, let me go ahead and open up this second one, because this first one, it didn't have a lot in it, and so I need to go and get this one open, because I know I'm gonna have to use it too. So while I'm doing this, how is everybody holding up with this coronavirus? Oh my God, it seemed like it hit all of a sudden. I was thinking, okay, you know, it was going on and I probably was gonna be working from home for like a week, and then things would get back to normal. Then all of a sudden it's like I'm working from home until further notice. So how y'all holding up? Leave it in the comment section below and tell me what y'all think about that. Okay, so the second question is long. The second question is, it says, this isn't hair related, but I appreciate your hair content. My question to you is, how do you feel about men and women who have best friends of the opposite gender but are in relationships? Does the length of the friendship or dang, I think it said the length of the friendship or how they met. I think is what she's trying to say. Dang, I screenshot it and I didn't get all of it. So let me just answer what I think the rest of the question was saying. How do I feel about people having friends that are the opposite sex, basically? Wait a minute, is my thing on? Oh, I'm tripping. I didn't think my camera was recording. But anyways, I feel like it could happen. It could be possible depending on the people. Okay, so me and Adrian are married. And, you know, if I feel like if he had a girl that, like, they were best friends in high school or something like that, and they were still cool. Like, oh, this is my best friend, so-and-so, you know, from high school, and we friends all through college, this, that, and the other. And I felt like she genuinely, like, had an interest in me, because I feel like if somebody care about your partner, then they're gonna try to be friends with you as well. Like, okay, well, I might as well try to be cool with her because she friends with my best friend, you know? Because if I'm his woman and I ain't cool with you, then it ain't gonna work. So I feel like if he had somebody that was like that, and I got good vibes for her, I didn't feel like she was like low-key the best friend that wanted to be your girlfriend, but you never saw her like that, then okay. But at the end of the day, I'm your wife, so I need to be your best friend. You know, if you want to call her your best friend while we're dating, this, that, and the other, okay, fine. But like I said, when we get married, pimping, I need to be your best friend at that point, because I don't need you going back, running and telling another woman an issue that you have with me when I'm your woman and you can tell me. I think that's one of the things you have to think about. Like, if I had a guy that I was best friends with, if I'm having problems with my husband, I don't think he would appreciate me going telling him the issues that I'm having with him and how, you know, I think he should do this or how I think he should do that, because I should only be sharing those things with him. Now, yeah, you get frustrated sometimes. You might tell your homegirl, but I ain't gonna just tell a whole nother dude, a whole nother man, issues that I'm having with. I'll just be honest, I don't have a whole bunch of male friends, because I feel like all the male friends that I've had has like gone beyond friendship, whether it was or it was even thought about. Let me say that. Like, somebody gonna start liking somebody if y'all are attracted to each other. Now, y'all may not be attracted to each other in the beginning, but at some point it happened. And I feel like that happened to me a couple times in high school, and it happened to me a couple times in college too. Like, you know, I'm friends with somebody and then it's like, okay, well, let's do more than friends. And so that's why I'm kind of skeptical of it. I feel like it'll have to be somebody that he been knowing for a very long time, and we can take it from there. But, you know, I think it depends on the people. I do think the amount of time that you've known someone, I do think that counts as well. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely say the people, because if I'm with whoever your best friend is, we all finna hang out. I don't think it's a situation to where, you know, when it's situations where it's like, oh, well, me and my best friend, you're gonna go to happy hour and you don't want me to come, what you got to hide? You know, is your best friend, does she have a boyfriend? Is she married? I mean, that's what I be thinking, like, what in the world is going on? Because to me, that's when it all get a little suspicious, and I gotta be like, nah, you can't hang out with her like yourself. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Okay, so the next question is, oh Lord, how did you decide to share your natural hair experience on YouTube? Okay, so I have been a fan of YouTube for years. Before I started my channel, I got into YouTube in 2013 when I decided to go natural. So let me put that out there. So 2013, I decided to go natural, and that's when I started watching YouTube videos, because I really didn't know what to do with my hair. So that means that I watched videos for 4 years before I started the channel. So in the beginning, when I was watching YouTube videos, it was like so amazing to me. It was like the best. Like, I know I could go on there and just binge watch videos and see how, you know, like different techniques to do your hair, this, that, and the other. And I really enjoyed it. Well, I feel like somewhere along the line, when we started getting more into doing a lot of sponsored content, or content, like if you do something, do something on Instagram, boom, the majority of the time they're gonna have you put that it's an ad. So people already know what time it is. This is an ad. I don't necessarily use this product. I mean, it's more or less like a little commercial that you're getting paid to do. Cool. But I feel like we started doing that in the YouTube world and nobody was letting us know. Like at the time, we really didn't know what sponsorships were and what that meant and this and that. So it went from you telling me, you know, you did this. I'm just dropping stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the lid. You did this, you did that, or you use this product, and you know, or you like this company or whatever, and then come to find out, we never see you use that product again. We never see you talk about that company. So it's almost like, okay, well, what's true? Like, what do we believe? You know, and I think for me as a person who loved YouTube and always went to YouTube, I started getting kind of frustrated with the direction and where I saw it going. And only because I don't know if it was like as an influencer or content creator at the time, we didn't know how to be direct and tell people, hey, you know, this is what sponsorship means. This is what a sponsor video means. You know, so I mean, not necessarily everything that I'm saying I may agree with. Because, I mean, you can work with some companies and you have 100% honesty. Or they may say, just talk about the things that you like about the product. Don't necessarily talk about anything that you don't like. So if you're just talking about the things that you like, I mean, really, that's not a lot unless there is nothing that you like about the product and you just making up stuff just to, you know, go ahead and cash your check. But so it just depends on the company. Some companies want you to be honest, you know, and some companies don't. So I felt like when it was just shifting to a lot of sponsored content, which is not bad, but like I said, at the time, all this sponsorship and stuff was going on. We didn't really know what it was, and I feel like people really wasn't like keeping it 100. But yeah, so when I saw that happening, I was like, I don't really know. I think I started like not having that much trust in YouTube anymore because I really, as a consumer and a fan of YouTube, I just really did not know what to believe. Like, that's where I was. I was like, I don't know what to believe. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own channel. I'm not gonna be in it for the money because I make well with my job. So, you know, I ain't on here, like, this ain't, what I'm trying to say is this is not my only stream of income. This is not my main source of income. This is like my side income. So I feel like I can put out whatever I want to put out, and it's not going to affect me either way. If companies don't want to work with me, then cool. I got my own money. I can go buy my own stuff. I ain't trying to just, you know, be in this for like free products or fame or anything like that. I just want to be truthful and honest to the people. And so yeah, that's kind of where I was with that. So that's why I started my YouTube channel. I started my channel in January of 2017 because I felt like I had learned a lot from YouTube. Let me say that. I learned a lot from YouTube about my hair and different techniques to use for hair. And I really just wanted to share. I wanted to share the things that I learned. I wanted to be honest. I wanted to be relatable. Like, I feel like my personality is very relatable. I wanted to come over here and just be like, look, it is what it is. This is how it is, period. Because, again, this was not my sole source of income. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep it real with the people. I'm gonna be me. And that's what I want to do. And I also wanted to meet new people. So that's why when I be telling y'all, like, you know, leave comments. I mean, anything. Go on Instagram and, you know, talk to me on Instagram, whatever. I wanted to more or less meet new people. And I feel like I met a lot of people. I mean, I never met y'all in person, but I feel like I usually do have some of the same people, you know, comment on my stuff, so I recognize the name and I be like, oh, okay, thank you, girl, hey. So yeah, I just wanted to share. I wanted to be genuine, and I wanted to meet people. That was the thing, because my whole thing was, I'm just doing it just to be doing it. And it's a lot of work. And it is a lot of work when you're not getting paid. And, you know, when I started my channel, I didn't know anything about monetizing and all that. I had to research. But even then, like, unless you just, like, really on your hustle, like I said, and this is, like, your main source of income, I mean, you're not going to get rich from doing it if you're just doing it here and there, you know, so. Okay. So the next question is, how do you balance work and parenting? That's a good question. Work and parenting. It's hard. It was real hard in the beginning. So I was off from work for 5 months when I had Cam. And I kind of felt like I was losing my identity, just like sitting in the house with a baby every day. Even though I enjoyed the experience, I feel like it was taking a toll on me mentally. Like I was getting cabin fever. And then, you know, that was my first time having a child, and I just feel like everything is trial and error. So I more or less really didn't want to get out of the house and do a lot because, well, with him, because I'm like, he's a baby. Like, I didn't want him to get sick, and, you know, it was just a lot because he was a December baby, and, you know, that's like flu season. So I wasn't really trying to do nothing January, February, really even March, just allergy season. So I was just like in the house. And so when I finally went to work, after 5 months, I can say that I felt like myself. Like I felt like the old DeeDee when I went to work. I really did. I just felt like that's me. Like I need something to do. I need something that to do for me. You know, going to work every day, that's all I know is working. So going to work every day kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like it really lifted my spirits, Lord. It lifted my spirits. And it actually gave me, I had more energy when I was going to work, when I was just sitting at home with Cam every day. So once I started working, it was a challenge. It was different because, you know, you go to work and you working all day, and when you come home, you got a whole nother job you gotta do. It's a lot. So I just want to give kudos to all the women out there that are doing it, period. You're doing it by yourself, then bless you, much love to you, much respect, because it's hard, and you know, I have somebody helping. So the last question, how's married life? How has life changed since becoming a parent? What are your goals for 2020? Okay, so the last one, what are my goals for 2020? I think as far as goals, I think for me, I just want to be, I'm not going to be specific because I just want to be as productive as possible for 2020. And I feel like marriage, I tell people all the time, marriage is hard. I hope when I say that, they don't think that, you know, I don't want to be married. That's not the case. I'm just a realistic person. And, you know, I think going into situations, sometimes you think it's always going to be the honeymoon phase, and it's not. You know, you take two totally different people that grew up in two totally different environments, have totally different views and values on things, and then they have to come together and become one, and that's really hard. So it's always a compromise. I think understanding is like really big in marriage, and communication. So for me, one of my goals for my marriage for 2020 was to be more open about how I feel, because I'm one of those people that if Adrian asks me, you okay? I just say yeah, just to be saying yeah, but really I ain't okay. And so if I'm not okay, that means I'm going to continue to think about it. I'm going to continue to have an attitude, and then he'll be wondering like, why she acting funny, you know, or why she not saying anything, because I'm always like laughing and acting silly, and it's like, because I'm not over it, but I never told him that I wasn't over it. So now I can say so far, even though, you know, it's still early, it's only March, well, almost April, I can say that I have been doing a lot better. If there are things that happen in the moment that I don't like, or that rub me the wrong way, or whatever, then I'll say it. I'll just go ahead and say, you know, well, I want to talk to you about something, or, well, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't want you to get offended. You know, I'll say something like that, and he'll be like, okay, shoot, I ain't gonna get offended. So yeah, I think marriage wise, communicating better is one of my goals. Parenting wise, I mean, Cam is still young, so I just feel like I'm doing the best I can. Everything is trial and error, child. So I'm just doing trial and error with that. And what else? What was the other question? How's married life? Married life is cool. You know, married life, again, is hard, but it's cool. It's worth it. You know, people used to say, oh, when you get married, girl, you're going to get tired of coming home seeing Adrian every day. And especially because you know, been single for so long. You used to living by yourself and all that. But I don't get tired of seeing Adrian every day. I mean, I'm pretty sure I get on Adrian's nerves and he gets on my nerves. But we love each other. We here. I mean, we're not going anywhere. We just gonna work it out. And I tell him that all the time. Like, look, we gotta get this right, because I only plan on getting married one time, and you only plan on getting married one time. So we need to get it straight. But yeah, it's a compromise. It's a compromise that is worth doing. I just feel like it's worth it. You know, if you have the right partner, then it's worth it. It's gonna be hard. You know, if it's not hard, then you know, you ain't doing it right. No, I'm just saying. So I am done with my hair. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. This is my first time doing it. If you want to see more videos like this where y'all ask me questions and I answer, where I'm just doing, you know, whatever it is, doing another deep condition, then let me know and we can do it again. But yeah, I'll probably leave this on for about 25-30 minutes, rinse it out, and then I guess I'll just figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go follow me on Instagram. Leave a comment below. Share the video if you like. And until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.